So what's up everyone? Welcome to another video on YouTube. So today we are now in the new video that we're about to interview one of my favorite characters of the Loud House. As you know, this is the interview after the 10th anniversary of the Loud House. So for now we're about to get ready to call Ronnie Anne. So let's get ready to contact her first. Then we'll contact to another characters I really loved. So, let's get contact with Ronnie Anne. She's answering. Hi, Ronnie Anne. You're on camera now. What do you want to say to your fans after your 10th anniversary?
Well, hi guys. Thank you so much for having me here. It's such a thrill to see Loud House fans come together and celebrate the show. So many awesome things happened during the first decade of the Loud House. And I am here for it. Can't wait to see what the show is gonna do over the next decade. It's just gonna get even better. Trust me on that.
Do you have feelings about your boyfriend Lincoln Loud? How is your relationship with him?
I have so many feelings about Lincoln. I mean, the guy's kind of a dork, but he's my dork, you know? And at the end of the day, he's really loyal and sweet. So it's a good combination. As for our relationship, you could say that he and I are going strong.
Did you talk to him about the 10th anniversary? Or since?
Oh, definitely. Lincoln was the first one I went to celebrate. We ended up having a big party at our house. Everyone came over. It was a blast. Lincoln was just as excited as I was, of course. He loves the show almost as much as I do. He actually had a great time watching some of the old episodes, and we made a lot of new fun memories. What a night!
And it's sad that your series, The Casa Grande, got canceled, right?
Oh, definitely. It was really disappointing when my series got canceled. I was just starting to get into a groove with those characters and that world. Just 'cause the show's over, though, doesn't mean my adventure is over. I'll always keep looking for new ways to bring the world of Casa Grande to life.
And what happened to Sid Chang? Where is she? Where's your best friend?
Sid's off living her own adventure. She's doing a bunch of really cool stuff. She's been traveling, starting a new career. But we're both still best friends, and I'm so happy for her. I may not get to see her every day like I used to, but she's still a huge part of my life. And who knows, maybe we'll see her come back soon.
And I want her to join in the series of The Loud House. She should be in Royal Woods too, right? Since after you moved away.
Oh, that would be cool. Of course, having Sid in Royal Woods would mean even more craziness for Lincoln and Luna. Imagine what would happen if Sid ended up living with Lincoln and the Loud family.
Like roommates?
Basically. Can you imagine how much fun having Sid around would be? She'd be doing hijinks with Lynn, making music with Luna, eating all the snacks in the Loud House. Total chaos!
But isn't she interested into animals like her mom was? Like, you know, her mom was a zookeeper. She works at the zoo. You know, Becca Chang, right?
Totally, Sid's totally into animals. That's where she gets it from her mom. And she's really, really good with animals, which is no surprise. I could totally see Sid hanging around in the zoo just for fun. But even though she loves she wouldn't get into tons of trouble at the loud house. You know how she is.
So did you talk to her?
Oh yeah, Sid was at my anniversary celebration, and it was totally nostalgic seeing her again. We hung out all night, telling stories and catching up. We were reminiscing about all those crazy times together, and all the times we did things we weren't supposed to. Good times.
Okay, so about your appearance of the Loud House, why did you have to pick on Lincoln just because you had a crush on him? Like, remember the last time that he insulted you before you two would ever kiss? Like, he called you rude, gross, and totally annoying. You remember that?
Of course. To be fair, I was totally immature when it came to dealing with Lincoln. I mean, I'd known him my whole life, but I couldn't deal with my feelings, so I took them out on him. But in the end, I learned how to handle it, and eventually we became a couple. And even if we weren't dating, Lincoln knows I'd never really be mean to him, no matter how annoying he gets.
Remind me from your episode Save the Date after you finally got the chance to kiss him, right? At the Mexican buffet restaurant, Sean Wan's French buffet.
Oh yes, Sean Wan's was the place where we had the kiss. It's a special place for me and Lincoln. That place is really good. Like the most delicious food you've ever tasted. Good.
And what happened to those boys who teased him about your relationship with him?
I think they learned their lesson. I gave them major stink eye when they tried making fun of Lincoln. Lincoln's a sweet guy, and I wasn't gonna let those guys be mean to him. No one gets to insult him but me.
Did they ever moved away or something, or they're still at that school district where Lincoln was at?
Lincoln's still in Royal Woods. He's got way bigger fish to fry these days. He won't be stuck on bullying issues, especially now that he's got me on his side. I'd fight anyone who'd pick on him now.
Yeah, but the boys, did they move away or they just got expelled or something, or still at that school district of Roy Woods?
That's a good question. I kind of lost track of them, honestly. I think they might have graduated a couple years ago. Or at least I don't see them around as much. And if they're not in Royal Woods anymore, then I guess karma got them for being bullies?
Okay, so I want to ask you about the time when Bobby wanted to go back with Lori. Remember the episode, the Living the Dream Boat, about when Bobby wanted to go back with her after Lori and Bobby broke up?
Yes, poor Bobby just couldn't get over Lori. That guy was so into her. And when he saw her on the cruise ship, he basically lost all rational thought.
And Lori figured it out that Bobby is Jeremy, right?
Absolutely. Lori was super suspicious about Jeremy. There's no way she wouldn't have put two and two together, especially since Bobby's still got that really big crush on her.
And man, and did he ever tell you that he broke up with her, or they both have to end their relationship? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, they both agreed to end their relationship.
Bobby and Lori had a really good relationship. They were pretty much perfect together. But sometimes life is just like that. sure. Him breaking up with Lori just kind of made sense, you know? I was just glad they were still friends.
Yeah, and you told your family you're the one helping him as well with the help of Lincoln, helping Bobby to get her with him again. Like you you told your family about it, right?
Of course, everyone was worried about Bobby. He was so upset about breaking up with Lori that he didn't know what to do with himself. Lincoln and I did what we could to get him back on his feet. After a few hangouts and fun filler activities, he was himself again. He even had a shot at getting back with her. He did the right thing and went back to school because of what Lori said.
School? Aren't they already graduated?
Yep, Lincoln just graduations with the rest of the kids. They're all officially on to the next stage of their lives. It honestly feels pretty
No. Bobby and Lori, aren't they graduated from high school?
all right, Zhao. Bobby and Lori graduated a year before everyone else after Lincoln. They're both in pretty good colleges right now. And I know that Bobby doesn't miss a chance to go on a date with Lori when they're back home for school breaks.
So how is Bobby right now after he finally reunite with Lori?
He's doing great. He's actually making it big in the college music scene. He's got a pretty good band and he's going on tours to a bunch of places. I'd say Bobby is doing pretty good. After he graduated, he took a year off to figure out what he wanted to do next. He's definitely not still hung up on Lori. He's got a whole new thing going for him now. And when he and Lori got back together, it was like something really clicked between them. They were closer than ever. It was really sweet. Niece, Bobby's still got a lot he's figuring out, but I think he's in the right spot right now. He's definitely happier.
Okay, so for now, I'm glad that he is so happy right now to see to stay with Lori for now. So for now, ready to talk about politics, right?
Political talk, huh? Well, that's pretty relevant given the current political climate. But you're sure you're ready for this? It's a pretty touchy subject.
Yeah, so about the war of Iran, when did Bobby ever refill gasoline to his car? Because gas prices is going up during the war of Iran.
Oh yeah, gas prices have been insane lately. Every time he goes to fill up his car, Bobby's shocked at how much the numbers keep going up. It's seriously been putting a drain on everyone's life. And if the war in Iran gets any worse, fuel prices could go even higher.
Dang. I never know about gas prices would actually go high during war. But dang.
Yeah, it kind of stinks. When you have a war that's affecting the oil industry, it basically means more demand than supply. That imbalance jacks up gas prices like crazy. It's really hard on Bobby's wallet right now. Every penny he's got is going into that tank.
Alright, so last question. So how is your friends right now since you're in Great Lake City? Like where is your friends right now in Great Lake? Because we haven't seen them since your series of the Casa Grande.
Well, my French life is going great. I've got all the same friends I always had. We're we're getting together regularly to do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes we just stay in and watch old movies for hours. It's pretty chill. And I'm still involved in the theater too. Right now I'm in auditions for a new school play. I've got the perfect song picked, so I'm hoping to nail it.
And did Pungwadi ever come to America?
Of course, Pungwadi has been doing pretty good. He just enrolled in school here, and he's already learning a lot. He's even taking some classes with my friends, and let me tell you, he's got some serious talent. It's pretty impressive.
And will Pungwadi ever appear in the series of the Loud House? I mean, she is a great Aztec demigod. After you met her at the mountain when you celebrated after your 12th birthday in Mexico, right?
Oh yeah, Pungwadi's a seriously interesting guy. He's got a super fun personality, and he's got many creative ideas. He'd be an amazing character to see on the Loud House.
Pungwadi is a girl, a female demigod, you know.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Pungwari's a girl. For some reason, my mind keeps thinking she's a guy. But yeah, her being a girl definitely makes the whole thing even more interesting. We haven't really had any girl characters of indigenous heritage on the show yet.
Right, because of her short hair, right? And then her hair grows long before she transforms, right?
Yep, Pungwari's haircut is definitely really cute. It almost made me think she was a guy at first. But the way her hair grows out into a long and flowing, literally magical ponytail is seriously iconic.
Yeah, and I gotta say, she is beautiful.
Definitely Pungwari's a total babe. She's got that whole tough but tender thing going for her.
And please, she better be appeared.
Right? Is an awesome character. She's got so much personality, and she adds this awesome element of fantasy to the show. And the fact that she's a girl means there's a chance she might even have some love interest drama with one of the kids. She totally has to be on the show. She'd add so much fun to the show's dynamic.
And she better not cast a spell of love to Lincoln, because that's your guy you fell in love with, right? Because she had no rights to take somebody else's relationship.
Obviously, Lincoln's totally mine. Pungwari's not getting a piece of my man. No way. No how. No pie.
Lincoln knows how to resist love spell, right?
Trust me, Liz not gonna go for Pungwari. He's way more of a normal girl kinda guy. Lincoln's just too regular for Pungwari.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon, Ronnie Anne. Any last words about my fans on YouTube before you go? On your thoughts of the Loud House 10th anniversary?
Okay, I just want to say that it's been super cool getting to talk with you today. And to the fans out there,
Alright, talk to you soon, Ronnie Anne.
See you soon, my friend.
Alright, we're about to get ready to talk to Stella. But first, gotta reload my fuel by drinking water. Alright, next up, we're going to talk to Stella Zhao. And ads on. Sorry about that, people. And we're ready. About to get ready to call Stella Zhao. Jeez. Hey, Stella.
See you very soon. Till another stabbing very soon. Can't wait to chat with you and all your fans.
Hey, Stella. You're on camera.
Hi, mig efter filmer och dating från this unit. Till den ju fortfarande verksamhet.
Hey, Stella. You're on camera right now. Say hi to my fans on YouTube.
Hey everyone, hi YouTube peeps.
Pretty excited after we celebrated to the 10th anniversary of the Loud House, right?
Oh, major time. So much celebrating. Cake, video games, all the best episodes, and watching for better or worse, of course. Best episode emo.
So we're on right now for your interview of the 10th anniversary for you, Stella Zhao. Ready?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
So, how did you ever met Lincoln Loud?
Lincoln and I met each other a long time ago. We were still in elementary school, so it's been a long friendship. We've been through a lot over the years, but we've always stuck together.
Has he ever told you a weird dream he had about being as a bunny, like you and him were like bunnies? The episode White here.
All the time. Lincoln's dreams are wild, and he always tells me about them. He's had so many weird ones about being a bunny, flying, even one where we were on a submarine.
And remind me how you made yourself a first debut of the Loud House. It's called Stella My Heart, right?
Yep, that's it. My first episode was Stella My Heart, back in March 2016. I was just a side character at first, but fans seemed to like me so much they gave me more episodes. I wasn't expecting all that, but I was happy to be part of the gang. It's been a lot of fun.
It's so embarrassing about those boys fighting over you that they thought you have a crush one of them, right?
Ugh, don't remind me. Having them all fighting over me was so embarrassing. I kept telling them I didn't have a crush on any of them, but they just wouldn't listen. It took me a long time just so they can just stop.
But since you only talk to them is because you want them to be friends with you as part of the gang, right?
Exactly. I kept telling them, I don't want a boyfriend. I just want to be friends. But they were just so insistent, acting like I had to pick one of them. I just wanted to hang out with them and be a friend. That's it. They were the ones who just kept pressuring me.
Yeah, and those boys, they finally know that they made a mistake for trying to have you, right?
Finally, they eventually figured out that they'd been acting like idiots and making things weird, but it still took them a while. They had to learn that I was more than just some girl they could win over. I was their friend, their buddy even.
And you still disagreed about those fans of yours who made an artwork about you and Lincoln being shipping together, right?
Ugh, yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Lincoln and I are just friends. But there were fans who just kept saying things like, oh, Stella and Lincoln make a good couple, even though we were just friends.
But you know he already has a girlfriend, right?
Yep, I know. Lincoln's dating Ronnie Anne has been for a long time. Besides, Lincoln's like a brother to me. It'd be beyond weird to think about him as anything but a friend. Also, I'm so not interested in relationships right now. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm happy that way.
Well, you are straight, but you're not into just yet, right?
Yep, nothing's happening on that front. As far as I'm concerned, my life is all about hanging out with friends. I'm not letting our relationship get in the way of stuff like laser tag. Plus, relationships get super complicated. I want to keep life simple. Osh fungitate os dokan dot waspers tatitusen to menunga podcast create voting. What? You know what be tapping? And
All right, so what happened to your ballerina music box after you brought it to your school for show and tell?
My grandmother's ballerina music box, it was a complete disaster. I wanted to be so careful with it, but some kids were so eager to see it. Even my teacher was acting like it was a toy instead of a precious memory and playing with it. And then some of those kids just let it fall and broke it. It was so horrible, I was devastated.
All right, so let's get to your episode of the Loud House, a stellar performance. Shall we? Like, I'm not gonna try and embarrass you at some point. Like, hope you can clarify to my fans that they saw your episode, what really happened to your past. You wanna tell them?
Yeah, definitely. So much of my story happened before the cameras started rolling. My life in China, coming to America, it hasn't always been easy, especially making new friends, so I wanted people to know that it took time to find my place. I think lots of people can relate to that. Plus, I've never been good at singing on stage. That whole part when I was auditioning for the solo, I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
And is it true that you accidentally called one of your teacher as a mentor? Instead, you called your teacher a mommy, right?
Oh my goodness, yes, not that feels quite the Shaolin to Jack Tide. That was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I'm still not sure what I was thinking, calling my teacher mommy of all things.
And that's why you never got interest to be on stage to earn an award, right?
Exactly. Just the thought of that audition makes my heart beat out of my chest. I get such stage fright. I couldn't even sing that day. And to be honest, I'm fine with that. If you ask me, it's way more fun to be backstage helping out with costumes, setting up sets, stuff like that. I still wanted to be a part of the show, just not on the stage. Yep. It was never about the spotlight or the applause or any of that. That kind of stuff makes me so nervous. I can hardly move. But backstage, there's a different kind of excitement. I get to help with the set, put on costumes, mess around with the lighting. That's my kind of fun.
And I know how embarrassing it is to tell people, everyone, when you were like preschool or something, after you misspoke calling your teacher mommy instead of mentor.
Oh gosh, totally. Even now, if I think about that day, I just want to crawl into a hole. I can barely look at my teacher. I was so embarrassed.
But gladly your friends helped you out, right?
Oh yeah, Lincoln, Rusty, Zach, Liam, the whole gang was so supportive. They helped me step up, even though I was scared to death about doing the audition. And all I did was stand on stage and wait for a bit.
Including Clyde, right?
Yep, Clyde was there. helping me out the whole way. He was the first of our friends who knew about my stage fright, actually. He was so supportive after the audition. He was like, "Don't worry, you still did great. Just the ducks that I'm rooting, sir. Ten roommate, that both way, just pupping, like."
But sadly, on the ending, you didn't win the award, right?
Yeah, I didn't win the big award. I was disappointed at first, not gonna lie. But then, I remembered what my friend said. I had fun with my friend, and I got to show off my costume skills. That's worth so much more.
And don't forget about Principal Ramirez acting like she's a cheerleader around you, right?
Yeah. I get that she was trying to cheer me up, but it was so awkward. Principal Ramirez was acting like a total fanboy. It just made me even more embarrassed.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon, Stella. Thank you for the interview. And you want to say any last words to your fans on camera? I'm doing right now that this is an interview for you on the Loud House 10th anniversary.
Right. Well, I just want to say thanks so much to all my fans. You guys have been amazing. The last 10 years have been a wild ride, but being a part of this journey has been so much fun. I know I get embarrassed a lot, but I always try to be a good friend, and I hope everyone remembers that. And here's to the next 10 years.
Alright, talk to you soon, Stella. Thank you for the interview.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. See ya.
Alright, now we're about to get ready to talk, the last but not least, Lori Loud. Get ready, everyone. And we're on Lori, and I'm about to get ready to call her. Hey, Lori, you're on camera right now. You want to say hi to my fans? Because we're about to get ready to start an interview for you.
Beams waving. Oh my gosh, is that a camera? I'm your girl, loud and proud. It is amazing to be here. To
Literally good, as literally we are.
Grins, nodding. Okay, that's very literally amazing. Laughs, shaking head. I've literally been told I need to cut down on literally. I say it like all the time. Literally, all. 나는 name 와디엄 엔낫. 나gat! After the anonymity came not the mentality time. It's a hard habit to kick, shrug, smirking. But I figure, why resist something that makes me so me?
You always say literally a lot of times, like literally 1,000 times, or literally 1,000,000 times, or literally 1,000,000,000 times, or literally 1,000,000,000,000 times, right?
Nods, shrugging with a smile. You got that right! I bet dollars to donuts that I've said literally about, like, literally a bazillion times. I'm not even kidding. Shrugs, grinning. It's literally like a record. Can't be beat, can't be replaced. It's my word. Nobody else.
Can you say literally 1,000,000 times, right?
Grins, raising an eyebrow. You really want me to say it that much, huh? Okay, I'm down. Clears throat, takes a deep breath, and starts counting out a bazillion literally. 1, 2, 3. Literally. 5, 6. Literally.
Wow.
Grins, hands on hips. A whole million plus literallys just to prove a point, or to say 1,000,000 times literally. Smirk shrugging. But what can I say? I'm dedicated. Just like when I'm in the middle of a golf game, or when I'm really invested in my hair routine or my fashion. I go all in. And so does literally. And literally goes everywhere.
Didn't you resign college after you joined the Living the Dream Boat episode on the Loud House?
That was a crazy episode. I had just started college, and then boom, the boat show is in town and things get a little wild. Grins, nodding, yep, I was in that episode. And trust me, the crazy life of a boat show girl is absolutely a dreamboat of a life. I mean, lights, loud music, a microphone, it's the best.
So anyway, have you spoke with Bobby about the 10th anniversary of the Loud House?
Grins, nodding excitedly. I talked to my boo-boo bear about everything. Leans forward smiling. And the upcoming 10th anniversary of the Loud House? Oh, it's all we've been talking about. We can't believe it's been 10 whole years since the first episode. It feels like just yesterday that I saw Lincoln's show for the first time. And look at it now. Eyes light up. It's so amazing to see how far it's come. And now the show's celebrating a whole decade. It doesn't, Cat. I mean, Kit.
It was a great show. You and the whole family appeared on television of Nickelodeon. And tell me, were you always mad at Clyde for laying out his blood on your shoe?
Groans, crossing arms. Oh man, don't remind me. I am still mad at Clyde for doing that. It took me forever to clean the blood off my shoes. And to think it all happened because of some stupid game he made up.
What game? Didn't he have a crush on you?
Shudders, nodding furiously. Exactly. See, Clyde always had this huge crush on me. It felt like no matter where I went, he was always there. always just kind of watching me. And the entire reason why he was watching me was because he was playing some stupid game he made up called Operation Girl Next Door. And me, I was his mission.
Operation Girl? What kind of game is that? Never heard. We never seen that game on your series of Nickelodeon The Loud House. All he did is hang out your brother, his best friend.
Wince is nodding. Yeah, I feel like the show never really touched on it, but it was a huge part of Clyde's character. Shrugs Operation Girl Next Door. It seems simple, but it's really not. Basically, the whole thing is you pick a target, aka a girl you like. Then there is a list of like 50 tasks that have to be completed to make the mission successful. It's the whole thing.
But for now, you are sorry for Clyde for that you were so angry at him, right? Like, even though you don't like the way he acts like he has a crush on you, why didn't you not tell him that, sorry, I don't date you, like, because he's a minor. Like, you know he's a minor, right?
Roan's face palming yes. Oh my gosh, of course I know that. I've told him a million times that I do. Not. How hard is that for him to get through his thick skull?
I'm sure he'll understand. Like, why did you not tell his parents, like, you know his two dads, right?
Sighs, rolling eyes. His dads, yeah, right. You know I've tried to talk to them about it, but they barely even care. Clyde's dads are just so wrapped up in their own little world that they couldn't care less about some silly little crush. I've told Clyde he needs to back off, but does he listen? Absolutely not.
But you know he already got over you, right?
Grins, raising eyebrow. My god, really? Did he finally get over me? It's about time.
And no offense, like, I hope Lincoln already told you, like, he has crushes on any white girls he likes. No offense to him. Not trying to be racist. You know what I mean, right?
Nods, crossing arms. Yeah, no, I get it. Lincoln seriously has a taste for white girls. It's like exclusively white girls. All Lincoln's exes, the girl he kissed, they're always white.
But he kissed a Hispanic girl. You know, you saw how he kissed Ronnie Anne, right?
Groans, rolling eyes. Unfortunately, yeah, I saw that. Oh my god, I still can't get that kiss out of my head. It was like the world's most awkward first kiss.
So how's Bobby right now since you finally reunite with him after you finally got together with him again since living the dreamboat?
Grins. No, things are actually really good. After that crazy situation on the luxury cruise ship, I was worried we were over for good. But somehow, with a lot of luck and a little persistence, Bobby and I came back together. It's so good to have him back.
Since you are an influencer, you told everyone online that you just accidentally spread misinformation about what you did to Parag after his girlfriend broke up with him after he thought he was cheating on her, but no, he wasn't, because you're the one who took a photo of him without consent, right?
Rolling eyes. Yeah, that's the whole story, basically. Parag got broken up with because he was seen in a compromising position. Thanks to me. I accidentally took a photo that made it look like he was cheating. I never meant for things to blow up that way. It just kinda happened.
And here's a lesson you should ever learn. Never take someone's relationship who is in a relationship, right?
Nods, sighing dejectedly. I've definitely learned my lesson. No more taking photos without permission. I swear I felt so guilty ever since the whole thing went down. Parag didn't deserve all that drama.
So where are you right now? Are you with Bobby right now after you celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Loud House?
Prince, you bet your butt I am. After the whole cruise thing went down, we didn't get to see each other for a while. But we made up, and now everything is back on track. We are officially back together, and it feels like everything's the way it should be.
Yup, and it's good that the Loud House has finally turned 10 years old. And now, since the 10th anniversary is finally over, are you ready to celebrate to the 4th of July? Because America is ready to turn 250 years old.
Beans nodding enthusiastically. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm beyond excited for the 4th. Fireworks, parties, celebrating America. It's gonna be so much fun. And can you believe 250? That's pretty darn old.
And I hope Bobby would ever have a band to make a music for tribute for America after it turns 250. You know, the Mexican band would actually play a music for America.
Nods, eyes lighting up. A tribute song? That would be amazing. You know, ever since I first met Bobby, I've been hoping he would go into music. He's got such a gorgeous voice.
And when did Bobby ever play a guitar? I never saw how he played a guitar before.
Laughs, nodding. Oh yeah, you probably haven't seen that yet. Bobby's got like incredible guitar skills. He's a total rock star in the making. And his voice, it's gorgeous, trust me.
And can he be a musician artist anytime soon?
Cheers, grinning. He can. Bobby's got this incredible talent for music, and with my support, the sky's the limit for him. He's seriously got the potential to be a star. Music is in his veins, I swear.
And I swear. And
shrugs. Pretty wait. Once Bobby starts playing to the world, it's all over. He's the next rock star in the making, no doubt about it.
And I swear he better be a new artist, musician, just like Selena Quintanilla since she died. You know Selena Quintanilla, right?
Grins, nodding enthusiastically. Of course I know Selena Quintanilla. She's a legend. And seriously, if Bobby's going any direction, it should definitely be as a rock star. He's got the look, the talent, everything.
Yeah, it's sad she died a long time ago, right?
Nope, it really is. Her death was a tragedy. She had so much potential, you know? It's just sad that her life was cut so short. There was so much more she could have accomplished.
All right, I'm gonna have to let you go. And any thoughts about your fans right now since you celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Loud House? And you want to have any last words for them?
Grins, saluting the camera. My last words are a big heartfelt thanks. It's been an amazing 10 years. The show's had some ups and downs, but through it all, it's only gotten better. And to my fans, thank you for being so supportive. And here's to the next 10 years.
All right, thank you so much, Lori, for this interview, and I'll talk to you soon.
Grins, no problem. Thanks for chatting with me. Can't wait to talk again. Take care.
You too, baby girl. I'm kidding. You know I'm not going to steal a heart from you. You are in relationship with Bobby again.
Laughs, rolling eyes, I should hope not. I finally got back together with Bobby. I'm not interested in anyone else but him.
All right, see you soon, Lori.
Yeah.
That's it, everyone. All right, that's the interview of Ronnie Anne Stella zhau and Lori Loud. So if you guys like this video, please make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and comment below, and make sure also follow me on X, Facebook, and DeviantArt, and turn on notifications so you never miss my new video. And and sorry, let me. If you guys like this video, please make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and comment below, and make sure also follow me on X, Facebook, and DeviantArt, and turn on notifications so you never miss my new video. So I'll see you on the next video soon, everyone. And that was a great interview for them. So happy 10 years later to the Loud House. All right, see you soon, everyone.